Smug Ben Shapiro went on Fox News to hilariously and ironically and hypocritically grieve about how bad grievance culture is. And in a hilarious but predictable twist, he ended up playing the victim. Take a look.
Civilization and the basis for America, this idea that we were supposed to go forth and conquer, that we were supposed to forge into the wilderness and we were supposed to build something out there. That sort of mentality, unfortunately, has been abandoned in favor of this grievance culture, as you suggest, that says that we're all owed something from the world, and if we don't get it, it's because the system has failed us.
Well, and even the shirt that young woman was wearing, T-shirt, when she was confronting Chelsea Clinton, of all people, like Chelsea Clinton's. But isn't that kind of I'm so sick of the phrase "jump the shark" because that's jump the shark. But isn't that telling you a lot about just how pathetic this whole entitlement movement has gone when Chelsea Clinton is targeted?
Yeah, I mean, when Chelsea Clinton is too radical for you because she's too far on the right, I think that maybe you've not just jumped the shark, you've jumped the entire aquarium. It's demonstrative of how subjective feeling have taken the place of objective fact. What Chelsea Clinton had to say about Ilhan Omar was basic objective fact. She was speaking anti-Semitism. Chelsea Clinton called her out on that. And somehow she's now responsible for the Christchurch shooting because she did all of that. But that's how some people feel, and therefore it becomes the truth. And they've been told that they're right and that they're special and that they're wonderful individuals because they go to places like NYU and because their parents told them they were special. And so objective fact never actually has to be brought into the conversation.
It's objective fact that Ilhan Omar is an anti-Semite. It's an objective fact that Ilhan Omar said anti-Semitic stuff, according to Ben Shapiro. Ben, I'm not quite sure you know what objective fact means. Because it certainly doesn't mean that. Saying she's an anti-Semite or saying she said something anti-Semitic is 100% your opinion and your perception and your interpretation, your subjective feelings about what she said. We've gone over this. And by the way, I challenge everybody out there. You specifically ask somebody, give me the exact thing she said that's anti-Semitic. And they can't do it. Why? Because she didn't say anything anti-Semitic. She said it's all about the Benjamins, which was regarding AIPAC, which was saying AIPAC, the Israeli lobby, buys politicians to do their bidding. You know why she said that? Because they do. That's not anti-Semitic. That's factual. To say lobbies try to buy politicians to do their bidding. It's not just AIPAC. It's the Saudi lobby, which she also called out, by the way. Is she an Islamophobe? Is she an Islamophobe, Ben? Is she an Islamophobe? So they accused that of being anti-Semitic. Well, you said money, and the old stereotype is that, Jews are greedy or try to control people with their money. So therefore, that's what you're saying. Therefore, you're an anti-Semite. They make like 1,000 leaps to get to the conclusion that she's an anti-Semite, and he dared to call that. It's objective fact, bro. It's objective fact that she's an anti-Semite, bro. It's objective fact. And then the other thing is they tried to say, oh my God, she brought up dual allegiance. Except she literally did not bring up dual allegiance, and people were way reading into what she's saying. The same crowd that screams about how, oh my God, the left cannot stop with their false cries of bigotry against Trump supporters. Not everybody you disagree with is a racist, bro. Not everybody you disagree with is a xenophobe or a bigot, bro. Why are you doing that? Why are you just assuming the worst? Now that crowd is me like, you're an anti-Semite, and you're an anti-Semite, and you're an anti-Semite. Rashida Tlaib's an anti-Semite. Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez is an anti-Semite. Bernie Sanders, who's a Jew himself, is an anti-Semite. Ilhan Omar's an anti-Semite. And again, the nerve to call it an objective fact. It's an objective fact, bro. See, the thing is, he talks really fast to try to make you think he's saying smart stuff. But then also, he's just very, everything he says is very I'm just stating it as if it is true, and let's just not dive into the specifics of any individual claim I'm making. This is Ben Shapiro 101. I'm going to say something that's totally subjective, totally a matter of opinion. It's my interpretation of the situation, but I'll say it fast and pretend like it's an objective fact. And then a bunch of people who aren't going to dig deeper into it just go, oh my God, Ben, she's fucking genius, man. Ben's so smart. He's so smart, bro. So smart. Facts and logic. He just faxed and logicked us. By the way, he is about to debate Andrew Yang, presidential candidate Andrew Yang, who I generally like, by the way. I have some disagreements with him, but I think he's generally a good guy. He's high on my list of, if I were to have ranked choice voting, where I would put him. They're about to debate the issue of circumcision. Andrew Yang bravely came out against it, and Ben Shapiro is going to take the position that facts and logic dictate you should cut off the tips of baby penises. I wonder, I'm curious, hey, you can send this to Ben and ask him. Ben, are you okay with the practice of some, ultra-Orthodox fundamentalist Jewish folks who literally have a ceremony where they cut off the tips of baby dicks and then they suck off the tip? Where does that fit in the spectrum of facts and logic? Is that the fact side or the logic side? How did you determine that it's totally cool, bro? It's totally cool. Cut off the bloody baby penis tip and then suck it off, bro. What do you mean, bro? This is just my culture, bro. There's nothing weird, nothing to see here that's weird. What are you talking about, bro? God, you're such a joke, bro. He's such a joke. Ben Shapiro is so ridiculous. He considers himself really religious, and his whole thing is like, facts and logic. Like, what? That doesn't mix. That doesn't mix, dude. Oh, my God. How does anybody fall for this shit? How does anybody fall for this? And then, listen, final point is, he goes on about grievance culture there, and he talks about how, these guys, this new generation, it's the entitlement generation. They think they're owed stuff. I love how his commentary is just like down the line, old school, boomer, far-right Republican bullshit talk. Like, younger generation. Back in my day, we earned stuff. This new generation, they don't earn stuff. It's all about grievance culture, and it's all about being owed stuff, and they have a sense of entitlement. Like, congratulations for being the fucking dipshit grandpa at Thanksgiving dinner who just copies and pastes all of his opinions from a Bill O'Reilly show from 2001, Ben. Congratulations on that. And by the way, let's just be clear here for the record. The entire new left-wing movement, which I know because I'm a part of it, and in fact I'm one of the founders of it with Justice Democrats, the entire movement is, let's give people equal opportunity. Right now they don't have equal opportunity. We're not asking for equal outcome. We're asking for equal opportunity. So in other words, let's do what every other developed country does, and they do way better than us. That they've figured out that certain things, basic things are off the table. Healthcare, education. If you work full time, you should make enough money to survive. So nobody's asking for, let me stay home all day and pay me $1 million a year, and I want to make the same as the CEO because everything's even and I'm entitled to. Nobody asked for that. His entire trick is, I'm just going to massively straw man the other side and then go, facts and logic. Objective facts, bro. Objective facts. Your shtick is getting so old, dude. It's so old. It's so obnoxious. And if you're somebody who has liked him in the past, you know what? We forgive you. But graduate. Let's go. Graduate here. What do you, really? This is the guy you're going to, Benny done got him again. Anti-Semite. Don't call people on the other side racist. How dare you? They're not racist. They're not bigots. Anti-Semites, not bigots. Anti-Semites. Grievance culture. Entitlement nation. Why are they grieving all the time? Anyway, now let me pivot to the part where I'm going to grieve about how everybody's an anti-Semite. Pathetic.